"Oh, you fell over," and I don't know how long you were falling down because I wasn't watching the camera. Anyway, I just loosened soil in 3 beds here without taking a break, and I don't need a break now. Now, as I said in the walkabout video, that I had spent some time manufacturing something up. So this is a metal frame that I made out of some scrap metal I had around. I had 2 wheels. Those are 8-inch wheels. So the 2 on that side, I had those 2 already. I went to Looseport and I picked up 2 more. So I'd have 4 the same size. But all the nuts and bolts that I had, and I have a hobby welder that I could weld it all together. Now, I mean, it's not a professional job, and I've got it together enough that I can use it for the things that I want to use it for now. And you see, it's rolling that way. But I can just loosen this nut, and I can turn the wheel so that it will roll along the narrow edge if I'm wanting to go sideways down the bed or down one of the walkways. So that goes there like that. Put that on there. When I was making this, I initially thought I'd be sitting on here like this. Now this is quite a reach. But when I got it made, I realized when I get it back, I can have 1 foot on either side of the bed. And now the bed's just right here. This is a very easy reach. This is not quite as high as the seat I made out of the milk. And I'm right over the bed here. And if I do feel like I need to take a break, it's just a matter of sit up and take a breather. Maybe check my phone, whatever. Get a drink. I could have a drink here. Ready to go if I need one. And that should make weeding and tending to the low crops in these beds extremely easy. See? Easy enough to get by. Here's one of those maple seeds. Here's the seed coat. There's the little seedling. So now I have my tray of onions here. I've loosened them all up so I can just pull them out as I need them. Got a little rake here. Now I can add some onions. How many did I put there? That was only 8. I would like to put 10 across. Back myself up a bit. Before forecast says it's going to start to rain sometime tonight, 5 to 10 millimeters of rain tonight, and 25-30 tomorrow. Some of these seem like the roots are breaking off. What up with that? That's one tray done, the weeding and the planting of the onions in 33 minutes. That's excellent. I was just editing the video, and I realized, yes, I'm still having some wind noise problems, but I'll get that figured out. And also, I was missing this little piece of video. Now, it took me an hour and a half. I've done the 2 trays, plus I started with the 3rd tray. So the 3rd one was that one that I made out of the pieces of siding. So I was taking them out inside, and I decided that they were too small to be taken out and planted out, so I put it back under the tray. Now the ones that I had already taken out, I put out and I've got them planted right there. So there might be 400 onion seedlings there. I don't know. You see the wheels here, the cart is not quite wide enough for the bed. That is because I've got the sides done wrong. Well, this side here, the log is not even straight. So the bed is more than 1 meter wide here. Before I start on a bed, I'll just have to check and make sure that I can actually run the cart along there, that the bed is actually made properly. And then go with it. Actually do that bed. I'll have to take up one side or something or other. Anyway, as I said, all the rest, they'll be okay. And then when I get over to these, see, this kind of thing, there are some beds that I have to do as raised beds, and because the ground underneath is either extra rocky or it's hard as a rock, like down by the driveway. That one bed there, I used a mini excavator to dig up that bed because trying to do it with pick and shovel, I sprained my wrist. This is because this was the hedge of the original garden and there's a whole bunch of rocks here. And so I just put this here. I don't think I'll be able to do the cart over this one. But for the most part, if I have to do raised beds, I'll just put a raised pathway in between them as well, so that I can run the cart. But that's nice. I think I done a really good weeding of that bed, and as you've seen, while I was weeding, I was also planting. And in an hour and a half, I've got almost 400 seedlings planted, and the bed well weeded. It's a couple of days later now, and we had quite a bit of rain yesterday. Rained all Thursday night, all day Friday, and late into the night last night. And this ground is just soaking wet. And it's cloudy again today. So these onions should do just perfectly fine. Should have no problems. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, don't eat the poison food, and I'll see you in the next one.